Welcome Virgo, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do an end of November reading for the Virgo collective. I was inspired by the lunar eclipse occurring this coming Friday, exalted moon in Taurus. This lunar eclipse will be followed on December 4th by a solar eclipse in Sagittarius. So that will be a Sagittarius new moon, but these eclipses are bracketing a tremendous transition that is emerging unexpected but fated occurrences, things that are intended to occur. This is shifting us from a need for greater investment, development, reinforcement of self-love, self-care, self-healing, and it's also moving us from a former experience of oppression and victimhood. And so this has tremendous implications for not only our individual lives, but for the life of the planet. I'm going to start by reading Virgo at the bottom of the deck. We have the Warrior of Pentacles, which is similar, is the Knight of Coins or Pentacles in conventional decks. This is showing your interest, desire, energy, and exploration of a practical plan. You are cautiously planning and exploring a new set of practical tools, institutions, ideas, curriculums, things that are practical and useful to you or others. You're exploring a new subject matter, perhaps, and you may be doing that as a leader or a model. So your research as a teacher may be an area in which you teach as you research this new area of practical area, very grounded material level. These cards, the Sun cards, are showing us a little bit more information about where you're at this time. We have the Warrior of Swords, the Death card, and the Nine of Jades. Interesting. So I see you in a stage of exploration, reinforced as you're making a tremendous transformation in your own life. Transformations can be endings and beginnings. They can be deaths and rebirths. They can be moving to another level in an existing relationship or environment. And I see you doing that from a place of continuous exploration. I actually am feeling the story about your ability to model and explore an area while you bring others along with you, so that you are a teacher in the sense of a collaborator with a team of students, for instance. Teaching is learning, and learning, the process, the very active process of learning, is an exploration and a negotiation. It is challenging, and doing it with others, leading others, is helping to not only advance your knowledge in a certain area, but it's also helping you to solidify and build a concrete curriculum, training, tool, or strategy that you have authored, that you have created, and for which you are benefiting from the creation of that tool, that skill, or this thing that you can then sell or share with others. So this is something that you're building that can be for your own profit, but you're modeling it and teaching it as you're building it. The moon cards are showing a little bit more about the situation that you're in at this time. We have the Temperance card, the Four of Staffs, and the Six of Staffs. These are also wands in other decks. So we have, again, the Four of Wands is customarily believed to be one of the wish cards in the deck. More fundamentally, it's providing an opportunity for you to celebrate your healing and growth, the progress that you've made so far. The Star card here, I might have called it the Temperance a moment ago. It's the Star card, which is even better. Coupled with the Four of Staffs is indicating that you now have a vision. This vision is sustaining you through your explorations, because your explorations are not, as you know, a steady step of advancement. This is ups and downs as you explore an area that is less familiar to you, or you advance and expand on an area of knowledge you already have. So you're seeing something, you are inspired by something that you have understood, a vision that you are now able to see in the distance, something you can work towards. And holding this vision is a result of not only a tremendous effort that you've made. The Six of Wands is showing that despite the challenges and obstacles, you have made steady progress for which you are being recognized. And the Four of Staffs is allowing you to celebrate the personal development and the personal growth that you have experienced, the establishment of the spiritual foundation laid over your domestic or physical environment, or that undergirds this environment. So you are victorious in moving through this new area of exploration, growth, expansion. And these cards are going to give us some information about how you're negotiating this polarity that's represented by the full moon. So we have the Two of Jades, the Servant or the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. The Two of Pentacles shows you really trying to learn something new. You're in the throes of juggling this exploration that you're engaged in, this growth, this development into a new area or a new level of an area that you have already a fair amount of knowledge in. And so as you are learning and trying out this new body of knowledge, exploring it further, you're really juggling and trying to hold together all these new ideas and experiences and objects, that tools that you are becoming aware of and that you see as being a part of this vision that you are holding and moving forward. The Servant of Cups, the Page of Cups, shows you receiving messages of support, receiving some kind of an apology as a result of a particular, an important failure that you are now looking to understand. You are working greatly to understand these strategies and these tools that you formerly used in this same area of endeavor, the same area of work or relationship. You proceeded along similarly, but with a different set of ideas, tools, or expectations which were not met. This did not reach its potential in the way that it is now reaching fruition, reaching success in this way. So the Nine of Jades is showing me how you've been able to turn this body of information, your exploration, your research in this particular area, from one of disappointment, failure, inconclusiveness, to one of productivity, craftsmanship, excellence, quality, abundance, and prosperity. I'm going to clarify the Death card with the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. This is a new deck that I'm using and enjoying immensely. The Death card is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Wands. The Three of Swords is really further helping me understand the way in which you are scrutinizing and analyzing your past failures in a very specific way. You're looking at the key disappointments, the key failed experiments as you continue to pursue this unexpected information that you've now received. You've now received information that is helping to lead you towards this more productive path, is leading you away from this sense of oppression and towards a more peaceful resolution. So the Six of Wands is reinforcing the sense of victory, and it is repeated here. Not only have you been victorious in moving, in diverting and refashioning, refocusing this effort, this exploration you're on, but you've also been able to look closely at the way in which you have turned these tools, these formerly failed tools and strategies, into something that not only is accomplishing your goals, but for which you're being recognized. I'm also going to clarify the Star card here with the Temperance. There's the Temperance card. The Revolution card, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Wands. So here we have another ace, clarifying that the new information that you've gained, the enlightenment that you now are inspired by, is part of what's moving you closer to this vision that you now hold. The Temperance card is reinforcing the sense of a personal alignment that you are experiencing as you rearrange the elements in your life, in your personality, from your history. You are balancing out these experiences, your gifts, your talents. You're realigning yourself with a more authentic experience of who you are. This is part of this profound healing that is reinforcing the healing nature of the Star card, the healing nature of this vision that you now have, that you've been inspired towards. The Revolution card is the Tower card. I think I said the Wheel of Fortune earlier. This is the Tower card, and this, for me, reinforces the Ace of Swords. You are not only in receipt of some major new information, unexpected information, but in your position as teacher, leader, or model, you are an agent of the change that this new information is prompting in you and in others. You have gained the enlightenment that has led to your vision, the vision that you've created here, and you're taking personal responsibility for disseminating that information in a just way, in a way that benefits you and helps you to create and build more productively, more successfully, in such a way that as you are modeling and showing and teaching others, you are personally benefiting and, I won't say cementing, but you're consolidating your authority in this arena. This is an incredibly beautiful reading, and I'm going to finish it off right now, Virgo, with Divine Doors Oracle card. What does Virgo need to know for the end of November? I love this doorway. It's fiery. Silent skill. I challenge you to unpack your mind. In meditation's grace, the soul can unwind. Silent skill. I'm going to leave it with you there, Virgo, and again remind you I'm Regina, Pacific Tarot. If you found usefulness or value in this reading, I would appreciate a like. That helps me know that this content is useful and I can continue to grow my channel and continue to offer these. I am also open to comments, shares, or subscribes. All helpful. And I thank you for your presence here. Until next time, Namaste.